everyone, I'm Laura from gosimpli.ca, and today I have a no equipment at-home Pilates abs and back strengthener. So like I said, you don't need any equipment at all unless you're on a hard surface, maybe a mat. We're going to be doing 10 exercises, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. We'll be done in 10 minutes. I'll get my timer ready and we'll get started. I've got everything ready to go here, so let's get down on the mat. Everything we're going to be doing is down low, so once we're down there, we can get comfortable. We're going to start with a push-up to a child's pose. So I'm just going to do them from my knees because it makes it easier to get back into that child's pose. I'm doing more of a tricep push-up, so my hands are in nice and close and my elbows are grazing right by my rib cage when I go down. Now, I didn't specifically put a warm-up with this workout, so starting from the knees, if you haven't done anything yet, is a great idea. If you did do a warm-up, maybe you've just walked your dog or you played with your kids for a bit, then you're probably okay to go straight from your toes. So you're trying to have a good alignment across your back there, and your abs are nice and tight. Okay, so this is our 10-second rest, and we're going to next do a bird dog, so up on our hands and knees. Okay, so opposite arm and leg out, and then we're going to just go off to the side a bit, back to the center, down, and switch. So these exercises are doing abs and back, so it's all around the core there. It is very important to work the back when you're working the abs. It helps to keep the abs pulled in. It helps to keep the back from getting weak and therefore injured. As we hit into our 30s, our mid-30s, 40s, 50s, back injuries are extremely, extremely common. So if you can do anything to strengthen that back, you can keep yourself out of pain. Awesome. Now we have a rest. We're going to switch over and get into a tabletop position and march our legs. So this is like a yoga tabletop, so push up, and then we're going to march one leg and then the other. And try not to let that bum dip too much. Of course, over the 50 seconds it is going to start to sag, but try and keep those abs tight so you can keep it up there. And just keep alternating your legs. This is a great workout to do if you're traveling because you don't need any equipment with you. You don't even really need shoes or special workout clothes. You could, just do this in a t-shirt and your underwear if you had nothing else, right? Or in your PJs, or no one's watching you. Okay, next we're going to do a scapular push-up. So this is a little bit different than a regular push-up. You can go from your toes or your knees, and you're not going to bend your elbows at all. So if you're from your toes, you get into a plank, and all you do is let those shoulder blades slide together, and then push them apart. So it's not a very big movement at all. You're only going up and down maybe 2 inches, but you will feel those shoulder blades sliding. It's not a muscle group we work very often. I mean, in a reverse fly for sure, which we should almost always pair when we do a chest fly or a chest press. So it's very important to work the scapular. We're almost done here. And again, you can be doing this from your knees. It's the same motion. Okay, now we're going to do an alternating single leg bridge. So come on down. We're going to push up into a bridge with one leg, and then come back down and push up again with the other leg. The arms are doing nothing here. In fact, if you want an extra core challenge, you can put your arms straight up in the air. It just makes it a little bit harder to balance every time. And every time we're doing something for balance, that core is working really, really, really hard. It's better than light crunches and sit-ups and things like that for sure. Not only is it functional, but it makes the abdominals just work harder. So keep alternating. We're almost done here. Great. And next up we're going to do a swimmer. So we're going to flip over again. And you've noticed we're sort of doing front, back as far as working abs and back. So arms and legs out long and just alternating back and forth each side. Now you can go slower if you want. Some people can do this really fast. I cannot. But you do want your abs tight. You want your lower back protected. You want your glutes squeezed. And then keep alternating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is really tiring for 50 seconds. We're almost there. That beep means less than 10. Awesome. Come on back up, and we're going to do a Pilates rollback. That's a nice abdominal move. Okay, so we're going to roll back and open up our arm to one side, and then we're going to roll back the other. So we're not rolling all the way down. We're getting just past sort of the 45-degree mark. Again, you need those abs nice and firm. And the twist adds a little bit of oblique work here. Less than 10 seconds now. Awesome job. So we did a scapular push-up. Now we're going to do a scapular tricep dip. So again, we're not going to be bending the elbows at all. You're going to get like you're going to do a tricep dip push-up, and then you're just going to let your shoulders shrug and then push them up. And don't bend those elbows. We're not trying to work the triceps. We're trying to work the scapula. We're working it a little bit differently. Now we're getting everything to slide up and down instead of forward and back. And again, so important to protect that upper back. And again, this gets tiring after a while. Less than 10 seconds though, we're nearly there. Awesome. Next up, we're going to do the saw. Now, in order to fit in my screen, I have to sort of sit a bit sideways here, but that's okay. I got my arms out. I'm going to twist and reach towards one side, come back up, twist, whoops, and go to the other side. Now, you may be able to open your legs a whole lot wider than I can. That's great. I don't have a ton of flexibility in this range of motion. Flexibility is something I am always working on. And that's okay. It comes with time. But just keep reaching for those toes. Almost like you want your pinky finger to touch your baby toe. Like really go across the leg there. And we only have 5 seconds left. Awesome, and our last move is the Pilates Hundreds. So on your back, legs up, you're going to lower them to about 45, pull up, and then just pulse your arms. And a good breathing pattern is sort of out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And keep that up. If you need it easier, raise your legs up a bit. If you want it harder, you can put them down lower. Okay? I like to be sort of about here-ish. Nearly done. We've got about 15 seconds left here. You can do it. This is our last move. Great job if you followed along with me. That was excellent work for the abs and the back. You should be proud of yourself for getting that done. Come and see me again soon.